Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel Wargo and I am back in the kitchen for a brand new episode of Forking Around, a show where the jokes are bad and the cooking comes second. And this show is about my journey from being a terrible home cook to becoming a world-class chef. So I'm trying to learn and practice and utilize food as much as possible these days. And I'm using certain months to focus on specific categories. So the month of April 2021 is all about curry. It's all about curry, folks. Last week I did a Thai yellow curry, and this week I'm doing a chicken tikka masala, the dish of England. Who would have thought? I have been learning a lot about curry over the past couple weeks, watching a bunch of videos, and the one main thing that I have learned through all this is that nobody does any curry the same way ever. Certain families have different curries, certain areas have different curries, so there is so much to learn, but I have used a bunch of different videos as resources and guides for this video. I will link them in the description. Check them out if you're interested in learning more about tikka masala or curries and all of that kind of stuff. It's super fascinating. But today I'm gonna attempt this. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I don't know, there's a lot of components to this dish and there was no one way of doing it, and I'm not following a specific recipe, more just an amalgamation of a few different recipes. So yeah, does anybody have any questions? No? Okay, well, let's do this. All right, where did this come from? All right, so let's get started. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toast some coriander seeds. So I'm gonna toast like about a tablespoon of them. Never done this before, so I'm gonna try and not toast them too long, just get them nice and toasty. And then we're gonna blend a bunch of ingredients together to kind of make a little paste, which we're going to coat our chicken with. So there's a few steps to go here, but this is the first one. Let's just ease into this, okay? I do start to smell them. Yum. All right, so that's step one. I'm just gonna place these in the blender and we're gonna blend those up. Blender? I hardly know her. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is just add a bunch of spices into here. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of turmeric, you know what I mean. And then we're doing a tablespoon of garam masala, and then a teaspoon of chili powder. Then we're going to add a Fresno chili, some ginger, 7 cloves of garlic, and a 1/4 cup of water, and we're gonna blend that up. Okay, good luck to us all. And now I'm just gonna add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Awesome, so this is our paste. It smells so good. Ooh, cool. All right, so now we're gonna get the chicken ready because it needs to marinate in this and some yogurt, which is so cool, for a little while. And yeah, we're moving right along. All right, so now we're at the fun part. We're gonna give this chicken a little yogurt bath. So we're going to mix some yogurt. Can't remember how much they said, but just enough to cover the chicken. You know, you can't really go wrong, I don't think. Okay, and then we're gonna add in like 2 tablespoons of our paste and some salt. And beeping, the rice is done. Okay, we're not there yet. And then we're just gonna stir this all together. Okay, and then we're gonna pour it on top of our chicken, which I have cubed. And I'm using somewhere around 2 pounds of chicken breast. And then I'm just gonna soak the chicken in this mixture. That's it for now. So now I'm just gonna cover this in plastic wrap. I'm going to put it in the fridge and I'm gonna let it just coat and sit for a few hours. They said you could do it as long as overnight. You could do it as short as 20 minutes, although the longer the better. So I'm gonna do it for maybe an hour and a half. And that's all I have time for today. But we're moving. All right, so I'll see you guys in a little bit and we'll prepare the rest of it. So this has been marinating for a little over an hour. I am going to now pan fry it for about 3 to 4 minutes on both sides just to get it brown, not fully cooked, but getting there. And then we're going to make the sauce. While we're doing that, we've got a few steps left, but we're almost there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my vertical blender to blend up my whole peeled tomatoes. Fun stuff. excellent. I'm gonna put that over to the side for a while. Whew, I'm crying. Whew. Okay. All right, so now I've chopped a red onion. Apparently in India, they only use red onions. I don't know if that's true, but that's what a chef said in a video. So I'm using a red onion because I trusted him, why not? And then now I'm gonna flip this chicken over. Okay, I might have used too much yogurt because this is already quite a substance up in here, which is maybe fine, I have no idea. So I'm gonna remove the chicken and place it to the side for now, and then we're gonna work on building the sauce, and we'll put the chicken back in at the end. I think I'm actually gonna pour a lot of this sauce out for right now, which I don't know if that's the right move, but I need to cook my onion. So we're gonna see. I'm adding 4 tablespoons of butter to this now. The next step is gonna be the onions. Whew, I feel moderate at this point. I'm hoping it's good. Everything smells good, looks good, so I think at the end it's gonna be a good dish, but I'm still nervous. So I'm gonna add my onions now, and we're gonna let these cook for a little while. In the juices from the chicken and with the butter, all of that. Onions have been cooked. Now we add the remainder of the paste that we made earlier, as well as around a tablespoon of paprika, which I'm just gonna eyeball because I'm feeling crazy. Honestly, you can't have too much paprika. That is good. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our can of tomatoes. Beautiful. And we're gonna let that simmer for like 10 minutes. Voila. So we are so close. All right, I am so close, so close. I have been letting the tomatoes and onions and all of the spices simmer for about 10 minutes, and now I'm going to add some heavy cream, about 1.25 cups, about 3/4 of this bottle here, into it. And I'm going to add the chicken back in there, and then we're gonna let this simmer for about another 10 minutes. And then we should be ready to eat. All right, and the final thing I'm doing is just adding a little bit of fresh cilantro at the end. I saw one of the chefs do that, and I thought that was really a cool idea. It made it look super cool too. So just adding a little bit of that. And then, yeah, we're just gonna let it simmer. All right, I think it's done. It smells so good in here. Oh my gosh. All right, so I've got some white rice here, and I'm just going to pour this on top of there. Right? Wow. Okay, it's time to test it. I've got a little bit of naan here. Moment of truth. That's really good. It reminds me of the tikka masalas that I've had before. However, the tomato is really strong in there. It's not exactly the same, but it's really good. I want to try the chicken to make sure. That's quite good. The only thing that I did add was I added a little bit more salt in there. I was really nervous about this actually, and I kind of kept thinking of ways I could get out of this today because it had so many components, but overall, I really like it. I think it's super good. Would I do it as opposed to ordering it? Probably not. Like, it was a lot of work, and I still think the outcome is not as good. Now, could I finesse it and make it better? Sure. But yeah, it's very good. It was a fun experience. I'm really happy that I learned, because I actually learned a lot about the process in this, about the paste, about the different ways you can kind of create that paste, which is awesome. The different ways you can cook the chicken or marinate the chicken. There's a lot of different ways for all this stuff. So that was really cool to understand and to learn. And I'm excited to try it again. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on the alerts. Let me know what I did wrong, because how can I grow if I don't know? And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next month. Happy curry month, and have a wonderful day in the universe. Eat a cookie.